Loves? Hardee's? Where am I? What's up, guys? Welcome to the Windy City. We are here in Chicago to attend the NHL draft, and I'm going to take you guys along with me, all right? So it's going to be a little bit of a vlog that's happening right now, all right? So just to give you a little context of what's happening, first of all, I'm starting off with attending a hockey career conference today all day until 5 p.m. Then I got a little break, and then I attend the NHL draft. Tonight is round 1, and then tomorrow's rounds 2 to 7. And in between, we might dabble with some of that Chicago Fan Fest, maybe meet a few players. Toews, Kane, I heard they're going to be there. But obviously the main event, why we're here, is to attend the draft. See potentially Nolan Patrick, Nico Hischier, who's going to go first, I don't know. There's also a lot of trades that could be happening, a lot of trade bait out there. Eberle already got traded, but there's still Duchesne out there. We're going to find out today and tomorrow at the second day of the draft. This is my hotel room. It's got 4 beds. I'm sharing with 3 other strangers. And yeah, it's just somewhere to rest my head while I'm going in between days 1 and 2 of the draft. Also, very, very important, key to staying in this room, I got the top bunk. In any case, it's just after 6:15 here in Chicago. We gained another hour coming west. So, you know, I might try and catch a few hours more sleep before I have to go to the conference. Probably what I'm gonna do. I'll catch you guys there.
Celebrate its 125th anniversary this year. So it's unique in sport because in all the sports there's always a trophy for winning the championship, but in hockey it's the only sport that the trophy is the same every year, whether it's the Memorial Cup in the Canadian Hockey League, whether it's the Calder Cup in the American Hockey League, whether it's the Stanley Cup in the NHL. So if this could talk, it would be a bestseller. Unfortunately, I can't, so you have to listen to me this morning.
Alright guys, so we're just about finished up here at the conference. I'm going to give you guys my live trade reactions now. There's some big things happened today while I was in the conference. I missed it, I can't believe it. Couldn't figure out my Wi-Fi. But anyways, alright, so I'm going to break them one by one. Just my quick thoughts. Hopefully we get more at the draft live when I'm there. But in the meantime, let's break down each of the trades, some big trades including some Hawks players. All right, so the first trade we're going to break down is the Hjalmarsson trade to Arizona in exchange for Laurent Dauphin and Connor Murphy. So obviously they get they traded older, slower defenseman in Hjalmarsson in exchange for a younger defenseman, Connor Murphy, and a forward prospect, Laurent Dauphin, taken from the Arizona prospect pool, of course, because it's massive. So, I mean, I like how the Hawks are getting younger after, you know, they were one of the older teams in the NHL for a while. In the short term, I think it'll hurt Chicago, but in the long term, I think getting 2 young prospects in exchange for an older, slower defenseman is probably the way to go. Now, this one is the blockbuster trade of the day, of the draft, probably. Panarin, Tyler Mott, and a 6th round pick this year to Columbus in exchange for Brandon Saad back on the Hawks, Anton Forsberg, a goalie since the Hawks lost Darling to the Hurricanes, so now they've probably got a decent backup goalie there in Anton Forsberg, and a 5th round pick next year. So, oh my god, this one, it's kind of hard to process. I love Panarin with Kane. On the face of it, it looks like Chicago got absolutely robbed just by recent numbers comparing Panarin to Saad. The Hawks definitely needed a shake-up after that season. You know, coming in first, winning the West, and then getting swept by Nashville in 4 games in the first round is just unacceptable. With that kind of team that they had, something was wrong, and Stan Bowman had to fix it. Notable trade of the day, two most active teams so far, Arizona and Chicago. So Arizona's in on this one once again. So they trade Anthony DeAngelo and a first-round pick this year to New York Rangers in exchange for Derek Stepan and Antti Raanta. So I like this deal a lot for Arizona. You know, they traded some more prospects that they weren't going to make use of, and they got a very decent return on it. They got Derek Stepan back, who's a solid player all around. Maybe he can take on a more veteran role and lead the young Coyotes to success. Antti Raanta also, great goalie. He was with Chicago a few years ago, great backup goalie. He might even get the starting job in Arizona, who knows. So the New York Rangers, I don't really like this deal. I mean, yeah, they get a young defenseman, but Angelo's been bouncing around Tampa, then Arizona. So, I mean, I don't know if he's got what it takes. He might break into that New York Rangers defense core, maybe, you know, learn from McDonough. But yeah, the Rangers D-corps needs some work, and I don't think DeAngelo's the answer. Obviously, the first-round pick this year helps. Maybe, you know, they could draft somebody else to help with that D-corps in the next few years. I don't know who they have behind Lundqvist. That might be a worry. But anyways, huge trade so far, and I'm excited to see where this goes in the draft. Let's go there now.
First selection in the 2017 entry draft, the New Jersey Devils are proud to welcome from the Halifax Mooseheads, Nico Hischier. We have a trade. Relax, you're going to get to do it again. Chicago trades pick number 26 to Dallas in exchange for pick number 29 and pick number 70. We have a trade.
Yeah! That's what I like to hear.
St. Louis trades pick number 27 in this year's draft. Yori Laterra and a conditional first-round pick in 2018 to Philadelphia for Braden Shen.
Sweden, Timothy Lindgren.
The Chicago Blackhawks.
With our first pick in the 2017 draft, the Blackhawks are proud to select, I think there's a better way to do this. Back in 2006 and 2007, the Blackhawks drafted two players that changed the course of our franchise. I think it's only appropriate that we have those guys come up and make the select. With the third pick in the draft, the Blackhawks selected your captain, number 19, Jonathan Quick.
There he is. Johnny.
The next year, 2007, the first pick overall, Blackhawks selected number 88, Patrick Kane.
Go time.
What's up, Chicago? We're happy to be here again to announce a big pick in the future of our hockey team. Kenner, you want to do the honors? Just remember, I'm running 2 spots higher than Johnny. So. With the 29th pick, the Chicago Blackhawks select Henry Yogi Haru.
All right, guys, day 2 of the NHL draft. Day 1 was interesting in terms of the picks that were made. Philadelphia trade was decent for Philly. They got Laterra and possibly 2 firsts back. But other than that, there weren't too much. I think the winner of the draft, honestly, is the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm happy with Toronto, obviously getting Timothy Lindgren just falling into their lap. But yeah, I think Vegas, they didn't even need to trade up. They were considering trading up for Cody Glass, and then Vancouver took somebody, I had no idea who it was, Pedersen. So yeah, Vegas, I think, wins that draft on day 1. Let's see what happens on day 2.